Hey guys, on today's video I wanted to share with you the importance of investing on yourself, and I also wanted to share with you the riding session where I am working a little bit more on my dressage test. There are some movements that I have to perfect for my next dressage test that is in 4 days. Oh yeah, but before we start with the subject, I just wanted to tell you that I've opened a new Facebook group. If you're interested in everything that has to do with goal setting and that you want to really become a better rider, this is a place for you. It is called the Equestrian Goals Community, and I will be putting the link down below, so check it out, guys. So as horseback riders, we are always investing on our horses, but rarely on ourselves. We can buy fleeces, we can buy rugs, we can buy creams, complements, all these little things that are going to be good for our horses, of course, but what about us? What about our own investments? The thing is that this mistake can really cost you years of progress on your horses. You have to understand that it's not because your horse is going to have the best saddle, or that he's going to be fed with the best brand of food, or that he's going to have the best supplements, that he's going to be the best when you're going to ride him. If the horseback rider is lacking, those things are not going to help a lot. So what should you invest on? I think that there are 3 things that I really believe that are going to help you a lot with your riding. And those are, first of all, riding lessons. Yeah, that may seem pretty straight on, but the thing is that finding the good trainer is not easy. You may already know that there are different types of learning, and people learn in different ways. Some will need to see things to learn them, others will need to hear the description to be able to do it, and others are going to be having to do it to realize how to do it. So every person has its own learning way, but the thing is that even with the trainers, they also have their own teaching ways. For example, there are trainers that are going to be better at showing. They go out on the horse and they show how something has to be done. Others are going to prefer the description of it, or others are going even to be able to help the riders more when they are describing, like at the same time that the rider is doing the movement. So you can imagine that one trainer that is very good for one rider may not be for the other one, and it's not just because the trainer is not good, or maybe because the other rider is different. No, it's just that we all have our ways of learning, but we also as trainers have our way of teaching. The second thing you should be investing on for yourself is fitness. You know, it's very interesting how many riders are impatient with their horses when they do not do some movement like they wanted them to do, and they're going to whip them or they're going to spur them. But so many times it's not even the horse's fault. Sometimes it is the rider itself that it's lacking on fitness, that it's hindering the horse's movement. This has happened to everyone. It's like, I remember once upon a time when I didn't pay attention to my fitness, I used to do show jumping, and I would end every single lesson like really winded out. I was not even able to breathe anymore. And of course, this is something that stressed my whole body. So you can imagine how the horse felt at the end of the lessons. He was like, He was trying to compensate for the fact that I was gripping on him because I didn't have oxygen in my body. Or maybe if you are not supple enough and that you're doing sitting trot, you're going to grip also your horse with your calves because you are not able to follow the movement. And your horse is going to feel all these things and he's going to be hindered in his own movements because you are not fit enough. So that's very, very important, guys. You have to be as demanding on yourself as you are on your horse. And this doesn't have to be something fancy. You don't have to go like to a sports club where you will never have the time really to go there, or where it will be so expensive that it's not even possible for you to do it on the long run. No, only working for 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes, that's nothing, guys. 30 minutes when you will be working on your core work, 30 minutes where you will do in some cardio. That's enough. That's more than enough. I've already done a video on Pilates for riders and I will be linking it up here, and I will be putting it also on the comments down below so that you can check it out if you haven't seen it, because I think that Pilates is the best training that a horseback rider can do, whether they are a jumper, whether they are a dressage rider, whatever it is that you do, Pilates, it's the answer. And the third and last thing that I think that is very, very important for you to invest on is mindset, guys. That is so important. But believe me, if fitness hasn't been something that riders have been working on for many years, mindset is even worse. It's like there are not many riders out there that realize how important working on their mindset is going to be for them to become a better rider. You know, you can be a very good rider at home. You can do every exercise perfectly, but if every time that you go to a competition or every time that you are looked at because maybe someone is they're watching you, you're going to crumble down completely and your nerves are going to get the best out of you. Where does that take you, and how are you going to progress with that? You have to be careful with your mindset. You have to work on that. And today you have so many possibilities on the internet to get information about this. And there are also coaches like me on mindset. And you have to look for the right person. And the best thing about this is that you don't even have to have the person like in front of you. It's not like a horseback rider trainer. It's better when the trainer is there with you on the arena. But this type of training, when you're training your mind, you can do it with a trainer that is not there with you physically. You can do this through internet. And that is excellent, guys, because you can find the right person for you. You just have to look for it. If you are completely new to this subject, you can look for information on the internet. And one place that you can start is my website, GoalSettingForEquestrians. I will be putting the link down below. Check it out if you haven't, because there are lots of free information there. There are workbooks. I have given worksheets and tools and tips and so many things for free. So check that out, guys, if you haven't yet. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them here. I will be very, very happy to help you. I will be very, very happy to see your comments also down below. And I will be seeing you on next video. Bye, guys.